Hey, there we go. All right. I feel like I'm doing something now. Let me put my... What's up, everyone? Come on in, come on in. What's up, fam? See who's watching. What's up, Eddie? Spike and me. Hey, what's up, Spike and me? Thanks for joining, tuning in. If you guys don't mind, hey, Dom, if you guys could please share this with your followers on your social media pages. I have something really, really, really great to talk about today. And I'm waiting on my one of my business partners to jump on. Her name is Danielle. I haven't seen her log in yet. She's probably somewhere trying to figure out how to actually watch the Facebook Live. So, hope you guys are having a great day. It is Saturday night. It is almost the beginning of the best day of the week, which is Sunday. I'm excited about Sunday. Sundays are one of my favorite days. But I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. I'm going to wait to see when Danielle jumps in so I can link her in so she can talk as well. Come on, Danielle. You're taking too long. I invited her personally. You guys see my work boards back there? The best investment I've ever made was those $20 at IKEA. My entire life goes up there. Is she in here yet? Oh, that's Eddie. I may have to just do it without her because she takes forever. You guys don't, yeah, definitely. This is always that awkward part when you're watching somebody's video and they're like, hey, what do I do in the meantime while people are actually joining it? That's how I feel right now. I'm gonna do this. Well, she'll jump on at some point, and that'll be great. We'll just get to talking when she jumps on. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday night. It is awesome to see each and every one of you all. I thank you all for jumping on here, and of course, because I don't do this hardly ever, I clearly must have something to say, and I do have something to say. I want to let you guys know some things in life are just that easy. Hey, friend. Some things in life are actually just that easy. I know a lot of times we make a lot of things in life really complex, really difficult. We'll overthink ourselves out of things or into things. We'll worry ourselves out of things and into things, or we'll allow fear to really just kind of push us and throw us around as we see fit. But sometimes somebody just has to come through and remind us that, listen, some things are actually pretty easy. They are. Think about it. You're brilliant. You're an intellectual. Your mind works like nobody else in your family. Your work ethic sometimes is just blows your own mind. People give you opportunities and promotions that you're like, how did I get here? Sometimes you're like, you know what? I don't even realize how creative I am. Sometimes you're just like, hey, you know what? I don't even know how I got here. But some things that you actually do, you do them so well and so easy. So that's the reminder I want to give you guys. Some things are actually pretty easy. Danielle, thank you finally for joining us. I had to start a whole sermon because you were taking your time getting on here so I could put you on there. And yes, I just blasted you. So I wanted to let you talk about that, guys. Some things are pretty easy. And you're wondering, like, why is he saying this? What is he talking about that's pretty easy? Let me help you out. Starting a small business is actually pretty easy. That's it. Like, it's really, really easy. Oh, you can't. Sorry, Danielle can't join a live video. Oh, whatever that means. So, some things in life are actually pretty easy. And that's the thing about scary easy. Some things in life are so easy, they will scare you because you're able to do them. And I know that just blew somebody's mind. Wait, huh? Yeah, it really is that simple. Starting a small business is actually really easy. It takes focus. It takes clarity. It takes some vision. It takes some you being consistent. It's pretty easy. How hard is it for you to be focused? How hard is it for you to be disciplined? How hard is it for you to take what's in your mind and put it on a sheet of paper? Call ICDC College. That's what it sounds like. But it really is. It is really easy for you to start a small business. Think about it like this. Your mom got up every Saturday morning and she cleaned. I mean, she cleaned the house. She would put on her music and she would clean that house from top to bottom. And now you find yourself doing that same thing. But not only are you just doing it because you want your house clean, you now actually really enjoy cleaning. Do you realize how many people would pay you to come and clean up their apartment? Not their house, not just their business, but simply how many people would pay you because you like cleaning to come and clean up their apartment? I'll be very honest with you. I would pay somebody to come and clean up my apartment. Guess what that is? That's income for your home. So guess what? You work 9 to 5. What happens if you cleaned up 3 apartments a month? And you charge, that's an extra $150. Guess what that did? That's extra money to cover the bills that you're praying and trying to figure out how you're going to pay. Do you realize that sometimes a small business is the answer to your bill problem? A small business, you doing hair, you cutting grass, you cleaning up homes, you washing cars. Sometimes a small business is the answer to your problems. Think about it. You work a 9 to 5, hopefully, or prayerfully, and potentially even worse, you may work a job that has a fluctuating shift where you don't even really know what your life is going to be like for the week. You can't even plan out time to enjoy your life because you don't get your work schedule to that week. Think about it. But you work that hard. You do what you got to do because you got to make ends meet. And then guess what? What happens at that point? What would it be like for you to work your entire life and to not be happy and to be miserable? Do you know what that's like? That's us repeating a cycle. Do you realize a lot of our parents, and we're thankful for the sacrifices in which they've made, but they worked jobs that they never loved. They never tapped into purpose. They never really even took a moment to uncover what their potential was. They just worked because they knew that they wanted to provide. The great thing, one of the greatest things that we have right now is that we're in a day and age where we don't need to work, because the Bible says if a man does not work, he does not eat. But we're in a day and age where you can actually do what you love and make a profit off of it. Our moms and our dads and our grandparents, they did what they had to do. They worked in pepper mills. They worked in sawmills. They had farms because that's all they could do. They couldn't leave town to go to school. They couldn't leave their small town to do anything. But guess what? They did that, and they provided an opportunity for many of us to go and get degrees, whether they're masters or doctorates or even just bachelor's or certificates. We have them. We have the ability to go do them. We have the ability to go and obtain them. And a lot of us don't. But guess what? Even that's pretty easy. It's pretty easy for you to go get in college and get a degree. Guess what? Apply, take your SAT, take your ACT, enroll, do your work, be consistent, and guess what? You got a degree. Now you have the first step to you get into the job and the field that you desire to do. Sometimes somebody has to tell us, hey, you know what? The thing that we're overcomplicating in our head is actually very easy. So I promise you, if you're sitting around thinking like, oh, I'm supposed to write a book. Oh, my God, I'm so terrified. I'm stressed out. Guess what? It's easy. It takes a little focus and a little discipline. If you're sitting around saying, oh, my God, my bills are getting above my head. I don't know what to do. I need a job. I need another job. Guess what? A small business is easy. You just have to sometimes uncover your passion, uncover what lives on the inside of you that you're not utilizing. All you have to do is take some time to uncover it. Clarity. I promise you this, when I made clarity my best friend, my life got 10 times easier. When I made clarity my best friend, I actually quit a job that I shouldn't have been working. When I made clarity my best friend, I realized, Evan, you're pretty gifted in not just designing stuff, because that's not my passion. I can't color. You can barely read my handwriting, but guess what you can? I'm organized. Guess how many people pay me to help them get organized? Guess how many people trust me with their vision because I'm organized? Because guess what? Organization is one of the first steps, the foundational principles to building anything. You can't build anything if you're unorganized. And if you do build it, guess what? It won't sustain. It'll be like that tower that's in Italy somewhere that I will see one day. It'll be leaning. And it's like, why? How did that tower end up leaning? We can say it's geography. We can say it's land masses shifting and moving. Or we can just say somebody started a plan and never really monitored their plan as they were building. They just started and it went up. And guess what? Now the tower is leaning. Thank the Lord the tower is still standing. But guess what? What could have happened if somebody paid a little bit more attention to detail and built that thing exactly the way it's supposed to be? It could still be standing. It could still be a beautiful structure, architectural structure, but it doesn't have to lean. So that's it. I really want to encourage you guys and say some things are really just that easy. And because I can stand here and tell you that some things are just that easy, I want to invite you guys to an amazing opportunity that we have here in Huntsville, Alabama tomorrow, where you get to see just how easy starting a small business is. I promise you this. It is very, very easy to start a small business. It's okay, but guess what? That small business alone can add $10,000 to $12,000 to your yearly income alone. off you just working one Saturday a month or 2 Saturdays a month, depending on what the venture is. A small business is the way to life. There are grants you can get to start your small business. There are, that's it, free money from the federal government they're getting us anyway. They're giving us our money back to start small businesses. Come on. Minorities in business organizations are booming. They're giving people like myself and Danielle Smitherman and the other amazing people who are going to be at Small Business 101 opportunities and funding to do what we love to do. Help people. Think about how many people are not being encouraged, how many people are not moving forward because you haven't started what you're supposed to start. I promise you this. You are the answer to somebody's frustrated right now. Somebody is frustrated right now because you are still dragging your feet because of fear, because of what you're saying you cannot do, because you're saying that you have a lack of resources, or what you're convincing yourself that you're not qualified enough to do. Somebody is sitting around somewhere frustrated because of you. Even for myself, there is somebody that I'm supposed to that my business is supposed to hire that is somewhere praying, trying to figure out how they're going to make some ends meet, how they're going to get some bills paid, how they're going to pay their kids or their car note. But guess what? I'm one step ahead of you guys because I started my small business. But after tomorrow, you can be right there with me with everything you need to begin your small business. So I encourage you guys to join me tomorrow from 4 to 7 here in Huntsville, Alabama at the Hilton Garden Inn for Small Business 101. I'm going to show you the flyer if I can turn it around. I can. There it is. I'll be talking about vision. Danielle Smitherman of DMS Financial Services will be talking about the ways for you to get your nonprofit going, ways for you to find funding for your business, for you to start up. Everything does not have to come from you. Sometimes it will. Some things will have to come out of your pocket, but everything doesn't always have to stem from your resources right now. A lot of our resources already right now are very stretched. They're tapped. We're doing all that we can, but guess what? Sometimes because of what lives on the inside of your brain, you won't have to pay for it. There are people who are sitting around saying, I need to find somebody to pay. I need to find somebody to invest in because I want to stay in my tax bracket where I am right now. I don't want the government messing up my taxes or getting anything else out of me. Those are called investors. Each and every one of us has something that someone can invest in. That's really that simple. Each and every one of us has something that someone can invest in. So Danielle will be talking about the financial aspect. What is an LLC? What is a sole proprietorship? What is a nonprofit? How do I get a nonprofit? Dwayne Wilkerson, who is a English professor, I think she's a doctor if I'm not mistaken. She writes content for websites. That's it. She writes content for businesses that draws people to their pages, to their websites, to get more business, to grow their businesses. So, of course, she's very accomplished in what she's done. And also, we have the guys from Picture This Media Group. They're actually located in Birmingham. They are doing work for the city of Birmingham, for the mayor, for celebrities, for ball players, for club owners. They are utilizing every that they can because they're putting their creativity to work. They do websites, they do Snapchat filters, they do t-shirt designs, they do everything that you can think of. But guess what? You can be that same way. You can be that same way. You can, I promise you, if you just take a sheet of paper when this ends and say, you know what? Okay, I believe that guy. Maybe it really is easy. Ask yourself, what is easy for me? What can I do that's really easy? What do I already love to do now that I'm like trying to figure out? What? I've been doing this for so long for free. Your passions are the things in which you do a lot of time, most of the time for free. Will you post a flyer? Yes, ma'am. It's already on my Facebook page. And just to tell you guys a little bit about Small Business 101, it's from 4 to 7 tomorrow, and we will be going over everything that we do with clients each and every day, each and every week. Danielle will be talking about how you guys to build a budget. She'll be helping you build budgets for businesses. I will be actually helping you uncover your passions. A lot of us love so many things that we don't realize what we love is actually profitable. So we'll actually have this thing that I've created. It's our passion identifier. So if you're saying, hey, I don't know what my passion is just yet, I feel like I've been thinking about this, I love this, we have a personalized, we created a passion identifier assessment that you'll take to help you actually uncover what's already inside of you. Also, if you register, you'll get everything that we have compiled. In the last 2 years, myself, of doing Vision Birthdays, I have learned so much about what I do. And it's great. And because I'm prospering and my business is successful, I'm going to give away pretty much everything that we do for $40. That's it, just $40. $40, 3 hours, you get to hear talk about somebody talk about passion, how to actually start your venture, how to finance your venture, how to market your venture. And I also forgot to say this, that Picture This Media Group, we'll be talking about the importance of branding, how to actually brand, how to market what you have, how to strategize, how to actually have a marketing plan. A lot of us have amazing things. We see t-shirt companies and t-shirt designs every day on social media that are very, very nice. But after a week, that t-shirt line is all of a sudden gone. Why? Branding, marketing. There's a strategy. You have a strategy and a plan for everything else in life. Why not have a marketing and branding strategy for what it is that you desire to do? If you're an author, we'll be talking about the ways for you to market yourself. If you desire to start a nonprofit, if your heart is in having a nonprofit, this is where you need to be. Danielle has more than one nonprofit. We have seasoned individuals who are skilled in their areas who will be helping us, each and every one of us, find out how we can maximize our lives. We're tired of being broke. We're tired of being from paycheck to paycheck. We're tired of being in certain situations that we don't really have to be in. You can work your way out of poverty. You can actually work your way out of poverty. And you're working your way out of poverty may not always come from a six-figure income from one job. It may not always come like that. All of us are not called to be engineers and doctors. That's not everybody's lane. Some of us are called to be small business owners. Some of us are called to be entrepreneurs. Some of us are called to have our 9 to 5 and do it well, but also do what we love to do on the side to do it well. Perfect example. You know, people, when it comes to holiday season, everybody loves to have a door wreath. One for Christmas, one for Thanksgiving. They love to have the centerpieces on the tables that just make the home look really, really nice. Do you realize that somebody's auntie is charging our mamas $50, $60, $70 for door wreaths for Christmas that they use one time? Because if you're like my mom, she is not reusing the same thing. She's doing it 1 year and she's throwing it away. Centerpieces on the table that just look good for us to eat around. These are investments that people make each and every year. Guess what? If you're the person creating those door wreaths, guess what you just made? You could have easily made a quick $1,000 to finance your Christmas, your family's Christmas. So while you're kind of stressing and frustrated on how you can actually make your children's Christmas what it could be, but something that you just love to do, could have easily financed every Christmas gift you desire to give. How easy is that? Little things like uncovering passion. That's why uncovering our passions are so important. So if you guys are interested in please learning more about what we do and also seeing how we're going to help you, because you're going to leave there with handouts, you're going to leave there with fact sheets, you're going to leave there with contact information from all of us, you're going to leave out of there with notes to make this event, to make your life and your venture a success. All of that you leave with. So if you can't make it to Huntsville, Alabama, that's okay. We have all this that you can watch online with us. You can stream online with us tomorrow from 4 to 7. And one of the great things about streaming in, you actually can watch it whenever you want. So for $20, you get to know all you need to do about starting your small business, about relaunching and reworking your small business, about doing your LLC if you desire to do one, how to market yourself and how to brand yourself in what you do, whether it's a product or a service. You'll get all of that tomorrow for either $40 in person, where we'll have question and answer sessions, or $20 online. I promise you this, make the investment in yourself. At some point, you've got to say, you know what, that's pretty easy and I need some help. Let me invest in myself. Everything that we love that is huge today started off small. Chick-fil-A started off small. Smoothie King started off small. Whole Foods started off small. Our churches that we go to started off small. A lot of the things that we invest our money into each and every day started off small. Guess what? Start small, then get big. It really works. It's that simple. You work what you have in your hands and allow it to do and be what it needs to be. So again, if you guys desire to be with us tomorrow for Small Business 101, you can register online at passionmoneybrand.eventbrite.com. If you'll be with us, actually, you know what? Registration will be $30. So in-person registration, $30. Register now. If you're going to watch online, it'll be $20. We love to have you. Most importantly, we would love to help you. We know that we have what we need because all of our businesses are thriving and very successful at this point. But it's our job, because of where we are, to help all of those who may be interested. So that's pretty simple. You got a small business in mind. You got questions about it. You want some clarity on it. You got a nonprofit in mind. You got an LLC in mind. You need some help with branding what you already have. Register today, right now. Hilton Garden Inn tomorrow here in Huntsville, Alabama. But if you are not here in Huntsville, do not fret. You will get everything that we're giving out tomorrow. Our email goes out at 9 a.m. with all of our documents, contact information. So while we're going through all this stuff, you have everything in front of you. You cannot beat this. So save that $20 that you're going to put in Zaxby's tomorrow and invest in yourself and set yourself away for change your life. Somebody asked here on Periscope, is there a way for online registrants to submit questions for the question and answer portion? Yes. The portal that we're going to use for our question and answer session is live. So there will be somebody who will be feeding us your questions. So you will not go, just because you're not physically in the same place, you won't miss anything. That you will not miss anything. For $20, you're getting your questions answered, you're getting guidance, you're getting steps, you're getting practicality. You're not just getting encouragement. A lot of times we get encouraged by commercials and conferences and churches. Do it, do it, do it. But nobody really tells you how to actually do it. The steps you need to take to do it. But that's what we're doing. Tomorrow, 4 to 7. So I pray you guys have enjoyed yourselves and have some questions. Please message me on Facebook, message me on Instagram, but most importantly, go ahead and register today. Registration will be $30 in person if you're going to do it here. You can register online at passionmoneybrand.eventbrite.com. And if you're going to watch online, that registration is only $20. And of course, you will get everything that we have sent to you via email. So I appreciate you guys already. The response has been crazy. It has been crazy. We had to open an online registration because we had so many people wanting to be a part who just were not physically where we were. And we said, hey, you know what? We have social media. We have everything we need to get all that you need to you. Let's maximize and let's do it. So I hope you guys are encouraged. If you have any other questions, please hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. But again, go to passionmoneybrand.eventbrite.com. And also, really quickly, we gave away 2 sponsorship spots earlier today because we've had so many people who believe in what we're doing and saying, hey, you know what? You guys have helped me. Let me give back to you and open up a spot for somebody else. So if you're interested in saying, hey, you know what? I can't afford to do this right now. I can't afford to make this investment right now. Message me right now. Message me right now, and I will make sure that you are a part of what we're doing. Real simple. If you're not, you saying, hey, I want to be there. I can't really afford it right now. Message me right now, and I will make sure that you have a spot inside of our online registration, our online portal, or in person. So again, online, $20. In person, $30. You cannot miss it. I promise you, you cannot miss it. And if you don't remember anything else I have said, remember that some things are just that easy. One small business may be just what you've been looking for to change your money, to shift where you are, to shift how you're living, to shift what you're doing. It could take one small venture, one small idea that you've had for 30, 20, 40 years in your head, finally on paper, finally moving forward. Now you have something that's going to transform the financial structure of your family for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want to change their family for the rest of their life with one small step? And that's what we're offering to you guys. Make one small step and join us tomorrow for Small Business 101. I promise you, you will not miss it. The website, again, for the last time is passionmoneybrand.eventbrite.com. It is in my bio. It is on my Facebook page. And again, if you have any questions, message me. We will be sure to give everything you need because guess what? We're going to make it. We're already being a success. And our job as people is to help you do what we do and to do it better. It's enough money out here for each and every one of us to make it. Why not make it? Why not go get it? Why not turn your passion into a profit? Why not? You love cleaning up anyway. So why not clean up people's homes for a small fee on a Saturday morning? Why not? It's just that simple. A bucket, a mop, some Lysol or whatever it is else that you use to clean. As you can see, I don't really do a lot of cleaning. Some carpet freshener, some towels. And guess what? You just made $100 doing something that somebody else was too lazy to do. Because you have to be honest, we live in a day and age where everybody's lazy. We'd rather write a check and swipe our card for something that we could do ourselves. But guess what? Somebody's going to be a beneficiary of them swiping their card or writing that check or giving that cash. It's real simple. Will it be you? And if you decide, hey, I want to be me, join us at Small Business 101 tomorrow. I can't say it again. Small Business 101 tomorrow. $30 registration here in Huntsville. $20 to watch online. Get all the documentation that you need. We would love to have each and every one of you. Hope y'all have a great night. We have some things to finish up. We got to get some gifts ready because guess what? We're getting ready to empower our brothers and sisters in the world to go and get this money. Go get this money and be happy doing it. All right, you guys have a great night. If you don't have anything to do tomorrow, get up and go to somebody's church because God will help you make some money. Bring it to Atlanta. We can bring it to Atlanta for sure. But join us tomorrow. Watch online for $20 and then let me know if you still want us to bring it to Atlanta because then we would know, let's bring it to Atlanta. I'm actually from Atlanta, so I would love to bring it to Atlanta. Why not? That's where I was raised, born and raised. So I pray you guys have a great night and work on yourself. Ask yourself that question that I gave you guys earlier. What do I do that is pretty easy? What do I do that I love? And somebody just called me. So I hope you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. How do I cut this thing off?